Hi Scorpios, welcome back. This is your monthly reading for November 2021. I'm Ashley Rose, and if you're watching this in the beginning of the month, happy birthday, happy Scorpio season. This reading is going to be all Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. So anytime throughout the month, this year, next year, you see this video and you're called to it, this message is for you. So don't be afraid to listen to it again. I'm just going to take a second to get set up here. We're going to do 7 cards for the overview of this month, an oracle card, 3 cards about our love life, and we'll end it with an affirmation. So just take a second. How are we feeling this Scorpio season? You're tuned in and tapped into your true power and your energy, your essence. Yes. You know, like in true Scorpio fashion, I'm sure you understand this month is big about, you know, going down and digging down deep, you know, bringing things to the surface that we need to transform. Scorpios bring change, they bring transformation, they cause you to look at the things that you really need to, you know, change in your life. When Scorpios are brought into your life, I love Scorpios, I'm a Pisces, I have so many Scorpios in my life. They really help you look at things that, you know, need a fresh perspective or that you need to transform. I feel like I've always, relationships of all kinds have been a big one for me throughout my life, and that's why I have so many Scorpios, because you know, they really help me look at those places and be a mirror in my relationships on what I need to, you know, work on. What ways can I offer more compassion or, you know, just build. They're really great mirrors. So I'm super excited for this Scorpio season for you. You have a lot coming up. You are really, and I am inspired by this energy. You are really taking a look at the areas in your life that you hold on, that you've been holding on to grief, and you're ready to let it go, to allow your manifestations in, to, you know, take yourself to cooler, safer waters. Oh my gosh, I got so much going on here. And just tap in. You're tapped into your creativity, you're tapped into your intuition, and you're just allowing yourself to freely be you. And that's amazing, because it can take sometimes a minute to figure out what it is that we're doing and what we want to do with our life and our time and our joy. And sometimes being a Scorpio, there's a tendency to get stuck in all the things that are negative and bad. But we're really taking an opportunity this month to look at all those things and use it in a way that's beneficial to us. So I'm proud of us, because that means we're growing, and you know, the Scorpio energy is growing and healing and transforming. So it's my favorite. We're bringing in balance. Because like I said, we're taking a look at those things and we're examining where we've been hurt, where we've allowed ourselves to feel hurt, to, you know, maybe experience some type of victim mentality in the past. Hey, we're human, we're going through it, you know? And we're getting grounded to look at things from a way more balanced, centered place, so that we can just be more realistic about what's happening in our life, so we can apply our energy in a way that's beneficial to us, in a way that's going to impact us in our dreams and our goals and what, you know, we set out and aspire to be in our life. Maybe not aspire to be, but just what we came here to do in the first place, you know? We're in weird times. And like I said in a lot of, you know, almost every other reading, is that we're in a space where energetically our spirits are no longer allowing us to live in the masks that we created for ourselves before, to be comfortable in, you know, these things that no longer serve us. They do not serve for a reason. Oh, sorry. And it's time for us to let them go. and being the masters, you being the masters of letting people go. You're going to show us how it's done, quite frankly. Hold on. Jeez Louise. They're like, stop talking, Ashley, I can hear you. Relax, okay? I just need one. Here it is. So you're gonna need to take all that energy, that chaos, that impatience, that wanting to have it all now and feel it now. You're gonna have to learn to be still. And what that means, and ground down into our present, because there's so many things happening in our present moment, and that's going to be feeling our feelings. We're good at that. We feel our feelings. We are water signs, and we can, really touch in and tune into them. But it is going to be appreciating the things that come up, so that we can be present in the stuff that we're creating and the boundaries that we are honoring for ourselves. Because we have the Six of Wands here at the bottom, and the Seven of Wands, and the Ace of Wands here. So we have an opportunity, we're getting a blessing of it. We got to honor what we're building and what we are creating. This standing out for the first time in who we are can feel a little scary, and it can feel like you got to stick your guns to some things and with some people that you never had to do before, but you're doing it for yourself and for your future, and that's where you're going to get a lot of good stuff from. We are starting this month off with the Five of Cups in reverse and the Nine of Cups. So we're freeing ourselves from this grief, from this despair, from this feeling of like, wow, that didn't work. Remember, like that victim mentality of like, wow, this happened to me and my life is terrible and it can't get any better than this. Or, I went after a dream and it didn't work out and there's no good things happening for me. But we took a moment and we realized that you're taking time this month to look at those behaviors and how they no longer serve you. And look at what's serving you in your life, looking at the relationships that are building, that are growing, within your family, within, your friendships, or personally, romantically, or even, your business relationships at school, all kinds. And how you can really free yourself from those negative feelings, negative thoughts, negative emotions and dreams that were like brought up, to allow the good things and allow your manifestations to come into place, because our wishes are being granted this month in terms of feeling safe and secure and letting that stuff go. The Six of Swords is about a woman and her child getting in this boat and just telling this guy he needs to take off. They're fleeing, they're in survival, she's still gonna have to go. She wasn't ready to move forward, but she did it anyways because she had to, for her safety and the safety of her child. And so she's going forward with all these burdens and all these thoughts and all this negativity that she's still going to have to work through and deal with when she gets to where she's going. Where she's going is safe and secure, and it's, stable, steady water. We've got rough water here on the left, but it's going to still require a lot of work. But where we're going, because we're tapped in and we've released this grief, we've taken this cloak of despair off, or we've allowed our manifestations in, and we stay tapped into our intuition and tapped into our creativity. And from that place, we can build an amazing life for ourselves. It's being able to stay present and still and tapping in. So we're journaling. It's important to, I said, get honest with yourself. Take time to sit with yourself, be with yourself. And what do you want to create? What do you want to bring in? Where is your focus? And are you present in what you're creating? You have this little black cat here. So we are being protected. Black is the color for protection. And you're holding your wand. You're holding what you want to do in your life. And you have the confidence and no longer are listening to the fear to go after it, because you're sitting in between these pillars of your higher self and your lower self, and you are in control. It's in the middle. The High Priestess is in the middle of your reading. So the relationship with yourself, the relationship with your life, again, what you're creating, your intuition, it's strong, it's growing, and you're going to keep that ball rolling to, again, create the life that you want. You're dressed in yellow here. That's in yellow and blue. So you're creative, you're happy, you're allowing your intuition to flow, and that's amazing. So stay in this place, and in moments that are going to be brought up of that insecurity, you're going to be reminded of those things, but you have to stay grounded in your balance or in your peace, right? That's you can do that this month. You have both of these energies, so you could have fire sign coming into your life of an Aries, a Leo, a Sagittarius coming in to help you or to show you, provide you love, give you guidance and understanding. Also could be, sparking your energy. They give you a message and of something. Maybe you're working. Maybe in your work, you finally understand what you want to do and you want to be a painter. But you don't really know where to get started. You don't really know any painting friends. You just like to do it in your own time. And maybe somebody comes across your path that tells you about a workshop, or just in conversation, brings up this really cool art studio that a lot of other artists go to, or, give you connections to an artist that is looking for an apprentice or something like that. Something's going to come across your view, or, come into your existence as an opportunity to help really build you up and help you succeed, to work through those old emotions that we used to have and use them as fuel to push us forward, right? Then we have the Two of Swords in reverse here and the Six of Pentacles. This is like baby justice. And we've turned this upside down to, again, where our fears aren't leading the way. We're not delusional. We're not lost in our illusions. We're not down to the bottom of the sea and not looking to come back up anytime soon. With the Two of Swords this way, she's got her guards up. She's like, nobody come close. She can't even see who's in front of her, but she's ready to fight anybody that's coming your way. And we've flipped this card upside down, but it's in reverse, meaning that you've let down your defenses. You're sitting way more comfortable in who you are, and you're learning what balance looks like, and balance within yourself. And we're learning to give, and we're learning to receive, and we're learning what it looks like to allow others to give to us so that we can receive, because we're so used to giving that we gave so much of ourselves before in the past that now it's the opportunity for us to receive the good, for us to get the messages, for us to help ourselves along on our path and not keep helping others along on theirs. It's your time. It's your season. Take advantage of all the energy that is at your disposal. We have a new moon coming up in Taurus, November 4th. So be ready for, the new cycle that comes to write down your intentions, what you wish to bring in, and the stuff that you're wanting to build, because it's coming from a very grounded place, a place that's, here for your benefit of the beauty in your life. We have get grounded. Empaths, highly sensitives, connect with nature. Cancer got this one as well. And there's no coincidence that, these highly sensitive signs are getting this card, because this is the time where we're receiving a lot of information. We're getting a lot of downloads. Again, we're highly connected to our intuition, and the veil is lifted during this time. We have Halloween. We just had Halloween. It's important for us to stay grounded as these messages come in, so we know what to do with them in a way that's going to benefit us. So we're not just getting swept away in the excitement, or we're not getting swept away in our insecurity. It's important that we stay grounded through that, because we are going to be these downloads. We have like these little maybe like ancestor vibes. So go outside, yes, for sure. Connect with nature. Take a walk. Go sit under a tree. Literally go hug a tree. Anything that you can do to get you connected with nature again. Go swing on a swing. Just listen to the wind blow and allow your mind to be at ease. Because again, that's where we're going to receive this massive transformation. Scorpios, I am so excited for you. We're moving on to our love life. We have religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. Engagement, your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment, and very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. So we have religious factors with Ace of Cups. So yeah, the religious factors could be playing a role. These cards were made a long time ago, so some of these things are a little outdated, and I like to think of it like your beliefs, your values. Those are playing a role in what you are offering and bringing to the table in your love life. And you have the Ace of Cups here, so it's offering you, a chance to love, a chance for you to fulfill a dream. to allow a manifestation to come in, for you to experience love in a new way that you haven't before, with somebody that values and sees the world in the same way that you do, that, you know, wants to get married or doesn't want to get married, or wants to be in a polyamorous relationship, or wants to be monogamous. You're lining up, you're aligning, and the universe is bringing this to you because you've taken the opportunity to transform all these areas where you were just a little out of whack. It's like getting all the gears in place this month. It feels like it's kind of scattered everywhere, but because there's a bigger purpose in the end, right? We have engagement here with the Ace of Swords. So you're communicating what it is you want out of your relationship. If you're in a relationship, or new one's coming, or you're even still dating, you're understanding what it is that you want, and you're not afraid to commit to it. You're not afraid to put the idea out there or even start the conversation. And so if you're in a relationship and you're having conversations about an engagement, that's really amazing. That means you've come a long way. You've allowed your heart open to love, because that can be hard for Scorpios sometimes. And it's ascending. Yes, it is. The ideas that you have about love are ascending. And swords are just like, we got King of Swords here, and I've heard that before as, you know, access to the soul before, or like, you know, the king of the soul. And you're ascending because you're way more aligned with who you are and what you came here to do and what you want to do. And when you allow that, you can transform the thoughts that you have about love, and you know, really commit to somebody in a deeper way than you have before. And then we have very soon. So this understanding, this conversation is going to be happening very quick. We have the King of Swords. So you're coming from a balanced place. You're coming from a place where you just transformed the ideas that you had about love and what you're bringing into your life. He's a problem solver, but there's no pride. I don't feel like there's any problems here. But I want to smile. Literally my cheeks are hurting from wanting to smile, because this feels really happy. Like, you know what you want and you're going for it. You're communicating it. You're not scared to do that. And that is just so exciting. You have these birds in the background, and there's two of them. So again, relationship. And you're sitting on a stone throne, so it's solid. The ideas that you have and what you want and what you're bringing in, and the conversations that you're having, they're coming from a solid, grounded place, okay? I love that. That makes me so happy. And then we have our affirmation, and it is, in stillness, I receive. That's like literally when we allow ourselves to transform, and we can get clear, and we can allow these messages in, the ideas to flow, and the communication between our higher self to be open, we can receive. When we get grounded, we can receive. When we calm those anxious feelings inside of us that, you know, make us feel scared or nervous or whatever it is, we can receive when we calm those things. And we can allow love in, we can allow, you know, conversations and new ideas and new ways of communication in, and we can be open to what the universe has for us. So, oh my gosh. Scorpios, I am so excited. Oh, get ready. This is going to be a good month for you. I could literally cry. That is where I'm going to leave it. I will see you in the dailies. I love you guys. Have a great month.